Remember when the New Mexico governor did this?
We turn now to New Mexico, where some gun rights advocates are fighting to overturn the governor's emergency public health order temporarily banning the carrying of firearms in public areas in the Albuquerque area. The ban includes residents with open and concealed firearms permits.
After the New Mexico governor lost her mind and tried to pass this blatantly unconstitutional law, a U.S. district judge by the name of David Herrera immediately blocked the governor's ability to enforce the law until they could have a hearing on the law. In the legal world, this is called a temporary restraining order. These types of blocks aren't common and are usually given when it involves a constitutional right where the government seemingly went entirely too damn far. Knowing that there was a high chance the court was gonna call her law unconstitutional, 2 days after this happened, the governor of New Mexico scrambled and changed the law that banned concealed and open carry to only apply to carrying a gun in parks and playgrounds. This is the game the anti-gun politicians play. They'll pass laws that are blatantly unconstitutional, and as soon as the law gets taken to court, they quickly pull back the most egregious parts to seem more reasonable. They're like the raptors in Jurassic Park, testing different aspects of the Second Amendment, looking for weak points.
But they never attacked the same place twice. They were testing the fences for weaknesses systematically.
Keep in mind, this judge was appointed by Biden, so the New Mexico governor probably felt like she had an ally on the bench. And she kind of did, because just a couple of days ago, the same judge ruled that the amended ban fell into the sensitive places doctrine. The sensitive places doctrine are locations where guns can be prohibited without violating the Second Amendment. Examples include schools, government buildings, as established in the landmark Supreme Court case, District of Columbia v. Heller. Now, this is probably not a shocker to anyone, but I do not agree with this ruling, because if I'm going to be frank, it's stupid. Why would you be any less vulnerable at a park than anywhere else in your day-to-day life? Hell, I could argue you're more vulnerable at a park. Think about parents taking their kids to the park and want a gun so that they can protect their kids and themselves while they're at the park if something were to happen. Selling drugs is not only illegal at parks, but everywhere. But drug deals go down in parks every minute of the day. There's no one there to check who's carrying a gun at a park. There are no metal detectors. So the only people who are going to follow this law are the people willing to obey it. And as I've said time and time again, criminals don't obey laws. So the only people who will have guns at the park are the criminals because of this stupid law. Congratulations. You just made it easier for criminals and harder on the people we're not worried about. Guns aren't political. That's why I need your help getting this message to spread on YouTube by clicking the thumbs up button, leaving a comment to let me know what you think of the video, then subscribing to the channel. But most importantly, click that bell symbol. For products featured in this video, click the links in the description.